Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Mm,
That good, huh?
pretty good. Yep. Just having a drink.
No one else is here.
Nope. We still got 2 minutes.
That means I win the game, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, what that means is you get the magic item for tonight.
Sweet. Give it to me.
Not yet.
I'm holding you to that now.
You'll see it first.
Is
It's
it
probably
is it
one of my
in
favorite.
is it inside the steaming corpse of the golem we weren't supposed to kill?
No. Well, you weren't supposed to kill. That's very odd. What's the word? Assumption. There you go.
Well, he showed up and said it was his friend.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. hmm
That's what I mean.
He did show up and do that.
Yeah.
Did. It's not like he wanted you to kill it or anything.
We still don't have any clue what he wants.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say, look, Fizbin, just tell us what's going on.
Why would he do that? I mean, he already told you he wants you to remove all the creepy monsters. You know?
Yes,
From his
but he is a
place.
creepy monster.
Well, that depends on, what you define a creepy monster as. Some would say that you are a creepy monster.
Yes, but they would be wrong. See, I understand how all of this works.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Basically, how it works is if I say it's creepy, I'm right. If someone else says it's creepy and I disagree, they are wrong.
Correct.
I don't see how that's hard to understand.
Oh, no. Absolutely 100% correct.
Have I ever showed you the sign that I have hanging up in my room?
What's that?
Here, hold on. Let me I'll just post it to Skype. Because it's sitting over my desk.
Is it those who think they know better?
Yes, okay, I have showed it to you
Okay,
before.
yeah. You who think you know it all are very annoying to us who do. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That was my grandfather's. Sat over his rocking chair in the living room for decades.
Wow.
And then whenever he passed away, I got it. No one in the family argued. Everyone just kind of knew that it fit me.
Yeah.
Technically, there are two of them. Because he had one over his chair and then one out in his wood shop.
hmm
One of them had originally been his father's.
Oh, wow.
So my great-grandfather. My uncle got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Come on, people. Where the hell?
Well, Seeger said he was going to be late. Man said he was going to be late. I don't know
Oh, I
where
only
Ben
saw
is.
I only saw Madman. I didn't see Seeger.
Oop, there's Ben. Oh, there's Seeger.
About time.
There you go.
Ooh, I don't know why Skype just decided to be weird.
I don't know.
Doc said he was trying to lock you out.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I had
exactly.
to ignore the call at first because I was in the middle of a last poll on a boss, and then when I called back, it was like
Nope.
nothing. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
You were in the middle of what?
A raid in SWTOR fighting a boss.
Ah.
They were having trouble with it. They weren't going to clear it, but I told them I had until 2 o'clock, and they started their last pull in like 2 minutes before 2 o'clock. So I was just waiting for them all to die horribly.
What kind of bosses are they fighting in SWTOR now?
Oh, I don't know.
Raids?
We're just fighting the bosses on Oricon, so the Dreadmasters.
You actually fight the Dreadmasters?
Yeah.
How
That's-
fucking powerful does your character get now?
That's been in there a while.
I was about to say that was the second wave of operations.
Oh,
where,
it's been so long since I played. I pretty much stopped.
well,
after
you get
play.
introduced to one Dreadmaster at the end of Scum and Villainy, and then
Yeah, I know you. I played the second expand. I don't know which expansion it was that expanded upon the Dreadmasters. We actually communicate with them, and they try to fuck you up, and you actually defeat. I think one of them in the story. But he's
Yeah,
like the
something like
weakest
that.
one, and he's also weakened because of a recent ritual or something.
I still like the storyline in the Old Republic right now.
it's nice.
It is a
I-
very good. It
New
is
Em- the New
basically.
Empire.
It is basically KOTOR 3 if it were single player.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's one of the things
obviously,
I like
they
about
could-
it.
Yeah, they
kind
could
of.
expand upon it.
It's pretty far out as far as the timeline goes.
Obviously, yeah. I mean,
But,
they're just doing their own thing with it, which I respect. I mean, obviously.
I don't know. I hate what they did with Revan's character in it, but
I
we're
do
here
not
to play
understand why they brought back Revan's
D&D
character, or
because
he's like
they
a
wanted
weird.
they wanted to sell more stuff. That's all
Yeah,
they wanted to do. That's
But
it.
I mean, like, what is he a reincarnation? He can't be the same Revan because he's like 400 years old by that point, or he would be.
He is
He
the
is
same.
the same Revan.
It's literally the same person,
If
not
you-
a reincarnation.
If you play
like
through
Procure-
all of it, it explains it.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I mean,
It
obviously, I
explains
haven't
what
played
happened.
it, so
But
Over the course of about 3 or 4 updates, it explains who he is and what he is and why he is. I actually thought after they explained it all, it was quite good. It just took them forever to do it.
they do stretch out their story elements because obviously they want you to play the areas.
All right. So, we're gonna start because
Without Madman.
he said yes, because Madman said to start without him.
Okay, we kill Fizbin.
Well, I don't know why you do that, but
What?
okay.
He's a deity, isn't he? Or am I thinking of the wrong person?
Yeah, I'm
I
just fucking with you all.
He's not actually Fizman.
Does he remember he's not Fizbin? Because he
Uh,
struggled with his name earlier.
Maybe. Anyway.
Be an Alzheimer's person, dude. Could have just Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
I'll convince him he's Fizbin. That'll work.
Oh God.
He's just like, I'm someone named Fizbin. I mean, if you say so.
I went by that name one time.
But anyway, so where last we left, you had finally arrived at the big mansion and came in to see that there were a number of run-down sort of areas. And you went upstairs and went around a corner while searching the place for these monsters which are nowhere to be found, and found that there was, in fact, a golem.
We used a wand of enemy detection to find him.
Yes, you did.
So
And
we
after
know
Wait.
for a
searching the
fact he
place-
had to have been in
That sounds like smart dungeoneering.
Yes, it does.
Who did that? Was that Casey?
Yep.
Yes, of course.
Oh. You stop bringing your tactics here.
Yes.
Stop being a smart person, God
Used
damn
a
it.
wand of enemy detection, so we know for a fact he was an enemy, at
Yeah,
least magically
exactly.
speaking.
Magically speaking, exactly. But you defeated him very quickly with a bunch of fireballs and a bunch of bashing.
Only set the house on fire.
Yes, no more fireballs inside the house. No more fireballs inside
It's
the
my
house.
thing.
Thankfully, however,
In
Rama
character,
had
too.
We then
the
flooded the
decanter.
house. Yeah.
The decanter and then flooded the house. And now it's all wet and burnt, but at least it's not on fire.
So what were you saying about tactics there, Charles?
I take it back. But after destroying it, it basically went into dust, and the core itself basically shattered. And then Zythorn, the old man who wanted you to come in and destroy all the creepy qualities, came in and said, What are you doing? That was my friend." And that's where we left off.
He attacked us.
Now, just real quick, why are we here at the mansion?
We're not sure.
Because he, Doctor said this, but he wanted us to come help him clear out the mansion of things before he died because he had things to take care of that he wanted to do, so we agreed to help him.
And this was
Before he died.
He did mention that...
No, he
that
mentioned
was-
that he had not lived here, but that he hadn't been here for a long time, but he wanted to clear it out. I don't think he mentioned dying.
He mentioned something about being very along in age and wanting to get this done before something, I thought.
I don't
Maybe
know.
I'm just remembering things weird because I'm still
You're
kind
both remembering things weird, but that's okay.
It was
You
weeks
guys
and
can
weeks
get-
and weeks ago.
And this was the wizard person that we had agreed to help back in.
Yes.
Yes.
This
yes,
was-
this is
This
that
was
person.
the wizard that resurrected you by breaking a stick over your head.
Right, okay. Okay.
The wizard.
So,
Yeah.
and we just defeated the golem. He came in and said, "What are you doing?"
He
That was
said,
my
"Why
friend.
did you kill my friend?" Yes.
And you say
It attacked us.
Which is technically not
What?
true, but
Well, of course it attacked you. You must have been trying to get into the area back there.
But you
He's
told us to
guarding it.
make.
the
You told us
wand
to make sure everything was safe.
the wand told us it was an enemy.
Well, oh well, I suppose.
I'm sure that he can be rebuilt.
He looks down at the dust and goes.
I hold the wand out to him like
Perhaps.
it's at fault.
He grabs it and shatters it.
Damn it.
Nice.
Well, now
How?
that that's
Wait. How does he shatter it? Does he just grab it and it shatters?
Yep.
Because that's some kind
Yeah.
of power there.
That's strong, yeah.
Yep.
Need I remind you, this is the wizard who resurrected
that
two people
resurrected me.
by
Before
hitting
we
them with
go-
a stick.
Before we go any further, are there any other golems guarding anywhere else in this place that we should know about?
No, but I didn't want you to do this floor or area. I wanted you to remove them from the basement. You didn't see a basement.
Why don't you tell
You
us
didn't
where
say
the
that
basement
before.
is, and we can move on from all of this.
Oh, just hold a moment. I have some things I need to go. And he starts walking past you guys very slowly. I need to go inside, and he opens the door.
Can we come with you?
Yes, of course. Please make yourself at home.
Follow him.
Okay. You go down the
I follow.
corridor, and you guys get to the office. See, steam, no damage from age at all, with multiple books, on like open already. Yeah, and there's a book like that. Yes.
Ghoul is standing in front of that book, just staring at it.
With numerous things. There's actually lamps with what have like magical sort of globes inside of it, which are constantly on.
All right, so I'd like to walk up to Ghoul and say, "That is a book."
He looks at you and says, "I can read 8 languages."
Yes, I'm sure that this book is written in one of them.
You sort of like see as he shuffles around, goes into the desk and starts pulling things out. Pulls out some notebooks, like very small books compared to these humongous books, which need stands. And then he just sort of like goes over and presses a button underneath the thing. Oh yeah, lots of things are fucking magical in this place. That book that Go's looking at is definitely magical. He presses a button, and you watch as the entire room lights up in magic, and all of the shelves sort of just instantaneously disappear, and it opens up into a much larger area with a whole bunch of different things on the shelves. Globes, orbs, wands, staves, robes, everything you can imagine that a wizard would need.
Ghoul fucking lights up, dude. He's just everywhere looking at stuff.
He just sort of like walks slowly over to what appears to be this one sort of table with a bunch of different sort of ritualistic, almost enchanter's tools on it. And he grabs a single crystal from the desk and picks it up, looks at it very closely. Yes, I believe that this is what I wanted. Oh yes, is that one thing? He walks over again very slowly to a chest which is nearby the enchanter's table. Opens it up with just not even, the lock isn't even open for some reason. And he just starts pulling things out of it and throwing it away. He sees like a pair of gloves. Goes, oh, that's not it. Throws it over his shoulder. Takes out a dagger with a curve to it and a large sort of point. Very fine, very sharp looking. Throws that over. You actually see is that stabs a painting in this big area with all sorts of artifacts and things, which, by the way, all magical, all of it. Then he takes out an entire flagpole from this humongous chest, and he just throws it over with unimaginable strength, throws it over his fucking shoulder. And you see this thing, basically. Hold on. It isn't. Fuck.
While you're trying to load that, is there anything to do with space?
Well, I'm gonna. Quick question: can I do a check to see? There's echoing. Anyone?
Are there any cooking implements?
No cooking implements.
Damn it.
No.
Can I do a check
Need-
on that? Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Can I do a check on that crystal?
Oh,
Either
actually, I'm sorry.
straight
There is a
upon-
hot pot. Have you ever seen a hot pot?
No.
Is that like a crock pot?
Crock pot? Sorry, crock pot.
Yeah.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Like essentially a mechan or magical crock pot?
Yeah.
Nice.
I go over and look at it. What's
Very
this?
Very steel. He says, "Oh, that's an invention of mine, a slow cooker."
Ho, 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 ho.
And
Why would you want to cook more slowly?
Well, think about it. If we prepare the meal at breakfast and put it in the slow cooker, by dinner it will be ready and we can spend the whole day traveling. It could improve our overall efficiency.
Or we could simply cook the food in the evening when we normally cook it.
Yeah, but we could travel further knowing we wouldn't need to allocate time to cook.
I'd just go back to looking at other things.
Using channel divinity for knowledge.
Yes,
Knowledge
read
of
the
the
god's
ages.
mind.
No, not. I didn't say.
I know.
Yeah,
I
this
kid.
is for a. This gives
so
me
you're
a plus
looking
6
around
bonus.
the room, right, Cindric?
Yes,
Yes,
especially for
and
anything to
that
do with
is
space
a
or stars
crit.
or...
I crit on the crystal.
Go. You immediately look at it, and one word comes to your. Well, not one word, but one thought comes to your mind. Psi crystal.
Ooh, look at Cindric. Never mind. I don't got telepathy. Never mind. I'll tell you later.
Cindric, you're looking around the
Why
room.
does it need to be a secret?
Well, no, I would tell you too, but I don't have telepathy, and he'll hear.
And you are floored by the strength of these sort of magical items. Just
Hold on a minute, guys. I'll be right back.
Immense.
Hold on. Sorry.
okay. He just sort of looks over his shoulder and says, "You can take that if you like. The slow cooker. It's of no consequence for me."
What? My eyes just kind of like light up, and I'm like, awesome. I love cooking. I'll have to cook you something sometime.
Think of it as a bonus. I used to cook here quite a bit while doing my research. It very much helped with ribs. I love ribs. Ribs are great.
They are very, very delicious. I will.
And he
I'm
takes out
actually.
a big book, very similar to the one you saw earlier. In fact, an exact replica of it.
Can I keep that? Can I keep that 20? Can I keep that 20?
Yeah.
No.
What about the 20?
Well, no.
You want to freely roll it?
Oh, you want
No.
to
I'm
roll
joking.
another 20 on the
No,
thing?
I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm joking. What I mean is, like, since he's pulling it out, can the Arcana carry over? Or can I roll another one, or do I have to roll
Well-
another one?
You have to roll another one.
Okay.
I will put this. I will use this in my restaurant. This will be amazing. So many people will enjoy your slow cooker. It will be fantastic. And I say this as I'm kind of like putting it into the portable whole dealy.
Actually,
I'll have to bring my restaurant here sometime if you stay here.
Oh, yes, well, that would be good. Well, if you do, in fact, remove the creatures in the basement, I will be staying here every once in a while, yes. Yes, indeed. I do travel quite a bit, so I might not be here, but, we'll see. We'll see. And he dusts off this book. Or actually, it's not dusty. It would be dusty. He just sort of like pats this book, this golden and blue book, with a big seal on the front. It's an exact replica of the one that was
Yeah. Quick question. Is it Arcana or History because it's a book?
either one.
Okay. We'll use History in that case.
Sure.
16.
You look at the book and you immediately think this has some sort of significance, but I'm not entirely sure what that is. Like you're thinking it has to have something, right?
I mean, he pulled it out after a psi crystal.
What's
and-
that? Sorry, go ahead.
Well, just real quick. What are the legality of psi crystals, or the knownness of on this planet of Celia?
The legality? Oh, they're
Yeah.
extremely rare. Extremely.
And illegal?
No, not illegal. There's no legality involved with it, but they are extremely rare because there's just not so many scions really at all.
Right.
What's that book about?
Oh yes, it's about all of the good deeds that one could do, and one could ever imagine anyone could ever do. How do I explain?
That sounds similar to a Book of Anam. Something that predicts a future.
He says with a raised eyebrow.
Predict the future, but it's just really all of the good deeds ever done and ever will done. Yes.
No, so it's like... Is it about a particular person?
No, it's just all good deeds.
So it's just a list of good things you can do?
Yes.
And Bogart's kind of scratching his head like, huh. Why would someone write that all down?
I'm sorry. I'm back, guys. Really sorry about
Question.
that.
No problem. What you missed was, he started going through a chest nearby the enchanter's table where he took the crystal from. Gold identified it as a psi crystal. And then, he started rummaging through the chest. He threw out an old pair of green gloves. He threw out a huge hole. And then he took out a book. The exact same book as the one in the picture right here. An exact replica. And then he said, and Gull was like, "What is that? I know that it has significance, but I'm not sure what it is." Bogart asked, "What is that?" And he said, "It's all of the good deeds that have been done and will ever be been done. Written down in a book."
Can I look at it?
Sure.
I open it up and I like flip through to like...
Sorry, you go and touch it?
Well, yeah. Can I look at it? Is what I...
Oh, okay.
I meant like, can I look at it as I'm like reaching out to touch it? Yes.
So he goes, "Are you sure you want to touch it?"
Is there a reason why I shouldn't? Bogart looks really confused now because he's never questioned whether or not he should touch a book. And is there a reason why I shouldn't touch it? It's a book for reading, right?
Paper aids.
He sort of looks you up and down. And he goes,
I assure you, I can read.
"Yes, you can touch it, but I wouldn't recommend you reading from it."
But what? Confusion intensifies.
This is what normally happens to him around books.
No, it's not. I've never had anybody tell me I couldn't read a book. What'll happen if I read it? I say as I like pick it up and like I hold it in my hands, but now I don't want to like open it because I'm worried.
Yeah, you must spend some time with it before you gain any sort of knowledge. It would all be gibberish to you at the moment. I mean, go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead.
Now I very tentatively open the book up to like, I don't know, a third of the way through.
You unlock the golden clasps. And
Oh, I didn't see any clasp on the picture. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, no. I forgot. The golden clasps unlock. You open it up, and you start flipping through it. And it's like he said, it's just stories of good deeds, like saving old women.
Is it talking about particular people? Like, are people mentioned by name in it? Or is it more of a general, this is what you could do to be good in this situation. This is what you could do. Or is it like, this is the story of when this person did this thing?
It's sort of like the Bible. It's both. It's sort of like the Bible in that, you should do this and always be good to your neighbors and do this and be kind to everybody. And there was once a man who, by the name of blah blah blah, who did this and did that.
Okay, that makes
that
sense.
Kind of thing. Right?
I flipped to the last page, and does it like end, or is there no end?
No, actually, you flip to the last page and it continues to have more pages.
Oh, so there's no end.
Have you found anything about yourself in there yet?
Huh? Oh no. Did I? I would be surprised if I was in a
Roll
book
a d20.
that was written. I think out of character. I know what this is, but I don't think I'll ever figure it out in character. I got a 16.
No, you don't.
It's a 20 if you.
Yeah, I don't. Why would I?
You look at it and you read sort of like similar things you've done before, but no.
Does it look like if I go to the last page, is it like still writing, like words being written in, or is it just there's always another page?
There's always another page.
Okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting book of stories.
Can we each get a roll to see if our name just pops up?
Are you reading it?
I say
it
this is an interesting book of stories, and I lay it back down on the table, still open.
Yes, thank you. I'll be taking that back. And he grabs it and clasps it and puts it in his robe. Disappears. Well, I believe that that's the rest of all I need from this area.
Oh, is there anything in here that you don't need that we could clear out for you?
He looks at that flag is awfully big. I wouldn't want it to crowd my place. If you could take it outside, that would be fantastic.
Sure. I pick up the flag and I go to take it outside.
Okay.
Did I ever get an answer on if there's any space-related stuff here?
Space-related. That's what you were looking for with that Arcana.
That was what I was looking for, yes. Anything to do with any of the kind of star maps or any of that stuff that we've kind of seen hinted at.
Give me a sec. You see a sphere about the size of a beach ball with a smoky, transparent appearance. A tiny white light is in the center of the sphere. And, yeah.
I walk over for a closer look at it.
You look at it, and, you sort of like... you get like the sense that this is almost a map. Or this, like a globe. But you can't tell where it is pinpointing at all.
Identify?
Are you gonna identify it?
Well, I don't want to just walk up and touch it. Does Cindric have identify?
Identify is quite a duration.
I thought it was one action.
No, it's normally one
No.
minute, but I have it only as a ritual, so it takes me 10.
Oh.
I'll always walk up and touch something.
I do just try to get a very good look at it and try to memorize as much about it as I can. Did you hear me? Hello?
I heard you.
What? Say it again?
I said I try to memorize as much about it as I can.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's just smoke and a white dot on it.
Okay.
I just ask him, I just ask him,
What is that?
and I point to the big smoking ball, the white light.
That's an ever map.
Oh, what kind of map?
An ever map.
A map to where?
Everywhere.
How does it work?
You just say, show. Hold on. Hold on.
Show me
You
where the
don't say
dragons went.
You speak that, and you watch as the globe sort of shudders a little bit, and the smoke begins to just sort of pull out of it, and the white dot flies across the sphere as the sphere itself actually begins to spin.
Studying
you
this
see- you
closely as I
watch.
watch.
You watch as on the globe itself, you see something very similar to the star map that you had earlier, and a circle with what appears to be the name Dragon appears with the white dot inside of it.
Is this... I kind of look at the old man. Is this another world?
Yes. Was that a secret?
How would I go there?
You would have to fly, I suppose. Yes. Fly very far. For quite a while. On a ship.
A ship in space. A ship
That's right.
outside of the world.
That's right, yes.
What kind of a ship can travel in such a way?
A spell jamming one.
Do you know where I could find one of these?
He just sort of like grins and points down his index finger.
Down...
The basement?
Those awful creatures have so many of them.
Has he told us what we're fighting?
Awful creatures. That's as much as we've got.
So you
Do you not know what they are?
What who they are?
The creatures in the basement.
Also,
I mean, a name.
I suppose they have many names, just like you and I. Bob, Steve, John.
So they are sentient. They have these ships that fly, yet they are stuck in your basement.
Oh no, they're not stuck. They just like it down there.
What origin are they? From the plains?
I imagine some of them are, yes.
I mean, he's obviously dodging the question. There's no need to roll an insight for that.
Well, he's obviously feeble-minded.
Affected as by the feeble-minded.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. Let me roll it. Is he trying to dodge the question, or is he just genuinely unaware and probably assuming?
He seems like a senile old man.
I don't
He
need.
just
It's
told
just
you that there's ships that fly in the sky.
that is pretty crazy. But we have seen other wizardly evidence
of
that
that, yeah.
that would, and my character's not an automatic disbeliever.
No, of course.
I mean, you can make a sea ship fly with a spell, so
Yeah, but not very far.
no, but we've seen powerful wizards like this guy. So,
Just trying
But-
to take that hole out with the flag. He says to Bogart as he's holding it.
Hmm.
Are you holding the flag?
Yes.
And here's a good question. Do you feel pride with something in a greater concept than what your character is? I mean, obviously you feel pride in yourself, but what other feeling of pride do you have? In cooking? Pride?
Yes.
Okay, good. There you go. You can attune to it.
Well, he told me to plant the flag outside, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna go plant the flag outside. I mean, if there's enough time for me to attune to it on the way out there, I will.
No, there isn't.
We're going to the basement.
Well, it'll only take a second to plant this flag outside. Right? It's not like a
But you
30
feel
minute.
that it is radiating power for you, basically.
What exactly is this flag?
Oh, it's just a flag that I found.
Good talk.
Yes.
Feels powerful.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, very.
yeah, Ghoul keeps like standing near the man and like keeps rolling his shoulders, but won't say anything directly.
That's the power of pride in it. Yes.
And you want me to go plant it outside?
Oh no, I don't care what you do with it. Just get it out of here.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, how big is this flag?
It's about 6 feet.
Yeah, I'll put it in the portable hole for now, I guess.
I mean,
We'll
Cinder, he
attune to
did
it
just say
later.
you could take the orb, basically.
Did he? I
No.
didn't get that impression.
I thought he said you could take the orb out.
No, the flag is what he wants taking out.
Oh, I thought he said orb too. When he was my bad.
No, I certainly never heard that. Because if I had, it would have already been
I
in my
must
hand.
have
Yeah.
misheard.
So, Where would you like to go? Down to the basement?
Yes.
Very well, please, follow me. And he begins walking down out of the area. Goes back to the desk first, actually. Presses the button again. You watch as the shelves rematerialize. And then he walks out of the door. Strides out. Actually looks a little bit more spry right now. Ever since he put that book into his robe. And you guys basically go down the hallway, all the way down to here. And then he goes over to this stairway. And there are stairs going up. And then there's a brick wall. And he goes, oh, where is it, son? How do I get down here again? Just
You
sort
need
of
to hit it
staring
with
at
a
the wall.
stick.
Oh,
Is there a
yes.
button?
That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? He takes out the same wand as he had before, and hits it, and you actually watch as it goes straight through. And he goes, oh, I forgot. It's illusion. And then he just walks through the wall.
I kind of give Golrin
Alright.
a glance and then follow the old man through.
So you watch as you walk through the wall, and you see a bottomless pit of stairs. Blackness down all the way. And he begins walking.
Is there like is it like stairs around with a hole in the middle?
Yep.
How wide's the hole in the middle?
Not wide enough for you to jump down.
Damn, that would have been much easier.
Yeah, I'll follow him down the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it takes you guys about 5 minutes.
I do say to him on the way down, it would be much more efficient to have a larger area and just be able to glide down.
He looks at you and goes, oh, I didn't think of that. And he just sort of stops walking.
He just stops.
Yeah, he stops walking. He's just like, now you've made him think. And he can't walk and think at the same time.
Shall we continue on?
Oh, yes, right. Ian's walking down again. 5 minutes go by.
Still be
Another
easier to
5
glide.
minutes. I suppose so. He stops again. No, but either way, I'm sure you go, please walk. And he's like, oh, yes, okay. And you get down to the final edge, which is seems to be a concrete of a sort. Some sort of a mix of a bunch of different stones and things. Smooth, almost like it's layered. Floor. And this floor actually goes down a very gradual sort of incline or decline. Goes down. And at the bottom of this decline, I guess you could say, is a door, a steel door. And he goes over and opens the door. And as soon as she does, rather I should say, you begin to hear the roar of hundreds of people talking. And you see in front of you what appears to be an alien marketplace.
The world.
Whoa, what is that? I say as I look back and forth between the marketplace and the old man, and the marketplace and the old man.
These are the awful creatures. He says,
Are-
he just sort of
What
glances
races are we
over.
looking at?
You're
Yeah.
looking at races like Baylor, Janasai, Jin. You're looking at races like
Is this
Illithid. Fucking.
Is
It's
this a-
basically Brawl.
is this a portal key to Sigil? This entire
Doc
thing.
just said bro.
It's basically Brawl. It's not Brawl itself,
No,
but it's
Sigil's
basically a
marketplace.
Brawl.
Sigil's
Yeah,
marketplace.
it is
is
Sigil's.
exact
It's
same.
basically Sigil's marketplace.
Well, okay. Before that, I look in and look up. What do I see as I look up? Because
As you look up, you see
in
an
Sigil-
infinitely large sky.
Okay, so it's definitely not Sigil.
No, it's not Sigil.
Do you want all of these people destroyed?
I want them gone. It's awfully noisy.
So you want the magic on the door connecting this gone?
Oh. They are here.
So,
They can't.
so if we take a step back and close the door, can we hear people noise coming through the door?
No.
Then
So-
how?
Is the door magical?
Identify the door.
Yes. It's a magical door, sound stopping.
Okay.
It's basically like it will
That's
stop
interesting.
all the sound coming from.
It's not a portal
Inside.
at all.
No, no.
However, it could still be a portal key to another place.
I try and step through the door.
Step through the door. You are now on the inside of the alien marketplace. As soon as you get in, you see a bunch of different people go, "Hello, please come here, buy my things and do that and do this.
I kind of like
Please have a
just
have
just
an
a
apple.
moment.
Buy,
just a
eat
moment.
this apple right now, please. Eat this apple right now."
Just a moment. I kind of pushed back the forceful one with an apple. I'm just like, just a minute. I looked back. Can I see the door?
Yes.
And it's just like the or three of them just kind of like looking in from the door.
Yep.
What happens if they close the door while I'm out here? Does it disappear?
Yep.
I go back to the spot where the door would have been, and I like try and poke at it or
Nope.
see.
Nothing.
Huh.
Well, now that we've gotten rid of Bogar, what were we
Where-
clear for?
Where is this place? I asked one of the marketplace people, the one that had an apple.
If you eat this apple, I will tell you right now. Just eat it. Just eat this apple. It's a weird.
Insight.
It's a weird.
He really
balls-
wants you to eat the apple.
Yeah.
Don't need- I don't even need
roll
insight.
insight if you want. He's a really weird, just sort of hairless, blue, stringy-looking guy with weird, beady black eyes and a really
there were-
big smile.
There were Illithid openly walking around.
Yes.
He also said Baylor.
Yes.
All right, 16.
I mean, yeah.
Does it look like a regular apple? I take it from him.
Yeah.
I toss it. I give him a couple.
Eat it. Please, you have to eat it. You have
Now-
to eat it
now you can
right
never
now.
leave.
Eat it, please. You have to eat it now. Eat it right
I
now.
like
Take a bite.
sniff
Take a bite.
the apple. This
right
guy's
now.
annoying me. If you stop talking, I'll eat the apple.
He stops talking.
Oh, thank God. I kind of sniff it. Does it smell like a regular apple?
Yeah.
I kind of slice it open.
You can't slice it. Don't slice it, please. Please don't slice it. Just eat it. Eat the apple right now. Just put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth and chew. Just chew on it. Masticate on the apple. Just eat the apple. Eat it.
Sorry?
Is this guy a
swallow it.
gnome? What? Oh my God! Why can't I cut the apple? That's how I like to eat apples.
You can't cut the apple. You gotta eat it. You just gotta put it in your mouth. Bite it. Take
All
a
right,
bite.
fine.
out
I
of it.
take a bite of the apple.
Thank you.
die.
And then he just explodes into dust.
What kind of
You've been
place
watching
is
a lot
this?
of Rick and Morty, haven't you? Doc?
What does the apple taste like?
It's a very good apple.
And now you are
Places-
cursed for all eternity.
Really hope not. I go
I really hope not.
I go
step
walk
through.
up to another stall.
You go up to another stall.
Are these people magical?
We're on the other side of the door.
And you
Yeah.
close the
Well,
door
I-
now,
I
so you
Open
don't
the
know.
door and step through.
step
Oh.
through?
I closed
A
the
bunch
door
of
again.
people are beginning to yell at you and telling you to go buy this, buy that. There's no guy who has an apple, but
I asked whoever's at the stall. I say, where exactly are we? Where is this place?
oh yes, you're at the House of Lank, my friend. Please
House
come,
of Lang.
come enjoy my fine craftsmanship, my fine jewelry. Please, if you might just take a look. We have some fine magical jewelry. We have the tears of a dryad right here. Yes.
I go take a look at what he's got.
Yeah, he shows you what appears to be it's almost like a teardrop of a bluish crystal hung on an earring. And she shows you and says, they say that if you are to wear tears of a dryad, you are immediately more attractive to everyone around you. And then we have here a circlet of elemental fire. You see, this ruby is charged with